Hey guys, Jeremy's gonna walk us through something that I think is extremely amazing. His ability to create basically a national referral program. This national referral program is generating over 1,000 referrals per year, correct?
Yes.
Right? And it's on a community base. And we're gonna talk about how he started, what some of the bottlenecks were, and then how he's, been able to fix it from there. Cool.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it really started back in 2023. We were looking at numbers for all of 2023, and we realized that I think at that point in all of 2023, we had sent out like 50 outbound referrals, like just sent them out, referral forms, everything. And we had at that time we had about 125 agents. And we're like, man, that math doesn't seem right. 125 agents, 50 referrals, outbound referrals in a year, and we're putting about 100 new leads in our database every day that are either moving out of our area or moving into our area. That almost every lead is a referral opportunity, but our agents weren't taking advantage of it. So we started a focus group with our agents in all of our locations, and we asked the questions like, why are you not having that conversation? Why are you not sending them out? What's the barrier?
And to clarify, you're talking to your agents, correct?
Yeah, we're talking to our agents and why they're not taking advantage of this potential 25% referral fee on all of this business that they're taking. So what we found out was uh, they didn't ask the questions to the consumers, to the leads, because they didn't know how to find a referral agent, or it was too hard to find the referral agent. And you guys probably have all experienced this. You talk to somebody and they're moving from Charleston, South Carolina to Salt Lake City. If you don't already know somebody in there, it's kind of a headache to find a referral partner in Salt Lake City or anywhere, because you have to start calling. And first of all the websites have fake phone numbers for agents. So you call and you get one of the team members instead of the actual rainmaker. Zillow's got the real phone number, so that's great. We go to Zillow, we call the agent, they don't answer the phone in 95% of the situations, and then we have to wait for a call back. And time is of the essence with everything in real estate. So
Just yeah, probably called you and wanted to make you a referral partner, but you didn't pick up.
that's right.
Oh,
That happens all the time. So we heard that, and then the other thing we heard is track it. Well, then once they do actually find the referral agent, I'm sorry, the other way that they were doing is they would go to a Facebook group, and you guys probably all parts of those Facebook groups, LCA referrals and referral group here, referral group there. And what happens when you post a referral in those groups? Yeah, 1,000 people.
yeah, you get attacked, right?
1,000 people, the cheerleaders, the fan groups, all the, a lot of those agents have never sold a house. They just pay a VA to scour those groups. So, they hated that, doing that, and they just didn't want to take the time out. So they weren't doing it. And then once they do actually find the referral agent that they want to send business to, I'm sorry, backtrack a little bit more. Now they get the agent on the phone. Now, does that agent really want to is that the right agent for the referral? Do they cover the whole area? Do they cover all price ranges? Do they work with buyers and sellers? Have they sold a good bit of houses? Do they have a lot of experience? Are they going to hand the referral off to a brand new agent, or are they going to take it themselves? So all those questions we needed to answer. And there was somewhere else I was going to go with that.
While you think of that, I want to jump in.
Yeah.
Right. So what we're seeing is that there's not even a process. So someone who trusts you, like and trust you, decide that they want to move somewhere that you don't service, and now you don't have a process to be able to identify who you should be able to hand that opportunity over to. Correct. So when you do hand that over to you, how many do you think, and that opportunity doesn't go as planned? Do you think they're going to be sending you more referrals, or do you think they're going to be connecting their family members who will probably later on in life move closer to them? No, I don't think so, right?
Yeah.
So that was one of the problems that your agents were experiencing at the time, correct?
Yeah, and when the agent that they left a message for finally did call back, they'd find out that they don't work referrals in that area, or the price point was too low, or they didn't have enough experience. So it was a mess. It just took too long for the agent, and the agent didn't see the fruit of their labor. They didn't think there was enough money at the end of the rainbow for the work that they were going to have to put in to find that person. So what we did early 2024 was we hired an actual referrals manager for our team. It's a inshore full-time salaried position, and we wanted to turn this into a profit center for our business. But you don't have to do that. You can honestly build it yourself until it gets really big, or you can hire a VA to do it. So what we did was we brought the referrals partner in. Go ahead.
If they were to start,
Yeah.
let's say, just say a team of 3 to 5.
Yeah.
how would you restart it today?
Yeah, we would restart it with nobody. If they have a small team, manage it yourself, or if you have an ops person or something like that. The first thing we did, the first thing I would recommend doing is create a short form, like Josh was talking about using Reach. You can use Google Forms, is actually still what we use to this day. We have a very simple Google form built into our Slack channels. And when the agent has a referral opportunity somewhere across the United States, all they do is simply get the information from that lead, let them know that they're going to have the referral partner reach out who's been vetted and interviewed, and they're a great partner for us that can help them. And they go into the referral form and the Google form in the Slack channel, and it asks for the lead's name, number, email address, where they're moving to, and then any additional information that they know based on that phone call that they have with that lead. Okay. When they hit submit on that, that goes to our referrals manager, or you can have it go to you. And then you're going to connect them with your referral partner. I can tell you that the hardest part of building this is finding a referral partner in that city for the first time. But once you find that person and you interview that person and they're qualified, you never ever have to do that again. We personally interview every single referral partner that we have in our network. And at this point, we have one referral partner per county throughout the United States.
Say that again. You have one referral partner?
One referral partner per county throughout the United States. Now, there's 3,500 counties. I think we have 600 referral partners currently, because there's because there's a lot of counties that are rural. But our criteria to add a referral partner onto our network is, do they cover the entire county, which is hard.
Right, I would write
your
that.
county.
These are probably the questions you want to ask people before you start a referral partner.
Yeah. So it's phone call. We have a phone call with the referral partner.
Which you found through, how do you find them again?
Lots of different ways. We're part of KW, so we'll look through KW Command, but we're completely agnostic. Most of our referral partners are not KW. So KW Command will go on the Facebook groups. But again, just because they have 10 people that say they're the best in that city, we still talk to them on the phone and make sure that they're actually the best.
You're actually qualifying them?
Yeah, so we'll go through Zillow.
Right, Andrea?
It's pretty rare now for us to get a referral request from one of our agents and not have what we call an RP in that county, because most of the popular counties are covered at this point. Okay, the question. So, do you cover the whole county? Do you work buyers and sellers in all price ranges? Have you closed at least 15 deals over the past 12 months? What systems do you use? What follow-up process do you use? And we're asking that over the phone or on Zoom to make sure that they really fit. And, it's just an overall feel too. You can kind of tell some folks would be like, how much is the referral? Like, we have no idea how much the referrals are going to be. But when they start asking those questions, that's probably not the right person for our referral group. So, and then once we find the referral partner, and again, at this point, we don't really have to do this often because we built up this referral partnership. We add that referral partner into Follow Up Boss. We have a referrals pond in Follow Up Boss where we keep all of those agents.
Does everybody know what a pond is in Follow Up Boss? No?
Can you explain what a pond is?
Yeah. Pond is just a group of leads or people, contacts that you have in Follow Up Boss that are not assigned to a specific person. Multiple people have access to it. So that's why we keep it in a pond, because, an agent doesn't handle that lead. It's part of the pond.
So your agents aren't, because they're filling out the job form, they don't even have access to the pond.
That's right. Yeah. Only our ad.
You're controlling your controllable and only having one person who's going to be overseeing the process have access to that pond, so that when they fill it out, gather all the information, leave a quality note, that they can take that information and then get in contact and communicate with that person in that pond for that specific area.
That's right. Yeah. Quote. And I bounced around a lot because I was telling you what it was like before, but I'll give you what it is now. The experience for the agent right now is they talk to a Zillow lead on the phone and they find out they're moving from Riverside, California to Charleston, South Carolina. They say, great agent in Riverside. That's top-notch quality. They're going to help you sell your house in Riverside and move to Charleston. We'll have them in touch with you this afternoon. So they hang up the phone. They go to Slack. They click on the Google form. They fill out. It takes them 1 minute to fill this out. And they are absolutely done with it at that point. They have nothing left to do with that ever. The referrals manager takes that over, creates the DocuSign for the referral agreement, sends it to the agent in Riverside that we've already personally interviewed and is qualified for our referral partnership. And then our referrals manager does a warm text message introduction between the lead and the agent in Riverside, and then they go from there.
That's amazing. Because in my experience, understanding that when an agent has to do the entire process, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They have too many things that are popping up. Too many. No, I got to see a property today. Inspection came back bad. Appraisal came back low. They're going to forget how to. They might not even make the connection. Correct.
Yeah.
So you're taking that responsibility off of the agent,
Yeah.
and you're handing that to someone else who's going to take the process from there.
That's right.
Cool. Where does it go from there?
From there, we keep our referrals manager keeps everything updated in Follow Up Boss. They track every single referral that we send out or receive. We use custom fields in Follow Up Boss. Yeah, we use custom fields, and we have referral partners throughout the country that are currently actively working with a dozen referrals at one time right now. So we have a custom field for each referral that we've ever that we currently have with that agent that's active, and it basically has in the custom field it'll say it'll say the lead's name, John Smith, and then it'll say what stage that referral is in, whether they're actively showing homes, whether they just spoke to them, and at any point that it becomes dead, we take them out of the custom field. So the custom fields are only active referrals. Once a month through automations and texting Betty, we have automation set up for every 30 days. It shoots a text message out to that agent and that referral partner, the referral partner, and asks them, it's all built out because of the custom fields and merge codes. And it says, hey, how are these referrals going? It'll say 1, John Smith, active, 2, Betty Davis, showing homes. And that referral partner will just reply with, number 1, dead. Like, we're not working with it anymore. Number 2, still actively showing. And that automates.
So you make it simple for the referral partner to easily respond back because you understand that as an agent, the referral partner is busy as well.
That's right.
And they don't want to respond back with paragraphs of who, what, where, when, how, and why.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. But before we go on, does everybody here understand how custom fields work? Do you not? Does anybody not know how custom fields work? Okay. Cool. Oh, go ahead. Can you elaborate a little bit about how and what a custom field is?
Yeah, custom fields are good because you can use custom fields for basically anything you want. You can. It's been a while since I'd personally done it, but you can create anything and then use them in merge codes and text messages and automations.
And you also use them to help find the lead within the ponds and other things, correct?
Yeah,
You can search or sure.
Yeah.
You had a question, sir?
Yeah, real quick. So you mentioned, you are done handling everything for the agent, his agent. Yeah, his agent, and then you'll handle the girl. So does your agent get a percentage with a girl?
We're going to get there. So the question was, since he does all the work, the agent meets the client, and the conversation comes up that they are moving to a specific location and that there is a referral opportunity. So the question was, does the agent get a percentage of the referral fee if it ends up closing?
Sure.
And he's going to dive into that.
Yeah, it's just like all of our splits is 50-50. 25%, we ask for a 25% referral fee from the agent that we sent the referral to, and then we split it 50-50 with the agent, just like we split everything.
Yeah. Okay. And then you're doing a lot of the work.
Yep.
And then they're still okay.
That's right. Yep, they're still getting their money, and it's it's really taken off. Like Jeffrey said at the beginning, we send out over 1,000 referrals per year now, and we're converting them. The agents, our referral partners, are converting them. Right now we have I think 400 active referrals out there that are being worked by agents that are still active. They're not dead because we ask for updates all the time.
So Coda.
Yeah.
So what's a quarter of 400? 100, right? Wow. So that's basically like you doing 100 transactions.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 100. Wow, that's okay. It starts to add up.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. When we first implemented this, obviously there's a lot of training on the agent side because they're used to not talking about referrals because they didn't do it. So, training your agents on what to say over the phone, just telling the seller or the buyer like, hey, I'm going to connect you, not can I connect you? I'm going to connect you with our top-notch agent in that area. We've already personally interviewed them. We've used them before. They're great. They're going to take great care of you. But still, even with that, your agents don't really trust in the system until they see it in action. So you're going to get a lot of questions about, well, I'd rather have that conversation with that agent myself before I send them the referral. So you got to build that trust with your agents before they believe in it and use it. So on that form that the agent fills out with the leads information and what area they're moving to or from, we also say in there, would you like the receiving agent of this referral to call you before they reach out to the actual lead? So then they can actually have that conversation, give them even more background. That's changed. That made our agents.
Especially with their personal referrals, right? It's people that they've worked with before.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's amazing. What else? How else do you take this process?
We don't do, I don't know if the question comes, but we don't do commercial referrals. We don't do property or rental referrals. It's hard to find agents for that kind of stuff. We'd like to eventually build out the like a Spanish speaking referral network. We don't have that currently. We'd like to do that.
See an eight race that are simple rules up back here, Reggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the question was, do you see an increase in reciprocal referrals coming back?
We've seen a good increase, but it's a lot slower trajectory than our agents using it. It's just, you know, you can make as many relationships, and I know a lot of agents across the country, but you know, for them to actually have a referral coming to one of our 7 cities is pretty rare. But yes, we definitely have seen an uptick, not as much as I would like, but we have. Yeah. And we market to our database. So we have referral partners and we have non-referral partners in our pond. So we have some agents in areas that we don't send referrals to yet, but we have them ready to go in case our referral partner drops the ball. We don't have to go searching for another one. We have somebody that's already vetted. So we do send referral newsletters out once a month, trying to give them some value, like a tip about what we do with our team or how we handle onboarding or training, or, you know, we're working on dials right now versus conversations, that kind of stuff, to provide value whether they ever send us a referral or not.
That's fantastic. Do we have another question?
Yeah,
Oh, that's yeah.
it's perfect.
Not as that's great.
Any other questions in regards to this? All right, pretty simple. How many of you guys could benefit from building this process into your business to be able to facilitate, 1, help your customer, your client, 2, help your agent, correct?
Absolutely.
And then overall, a lot of times in our positions, we like to think about the operational bandwidth of the agent. So don't overthink that, well, this is just easy enough. The ball gets dropped because we're not making it simple. The ball gets dropped because we're not building the bridge and actually helping our agents and our team to be able to communicate. And multiple people get hurt in that process. The client, the agent, your brand, everything gets affected. So
That's right. 2 quick things. I sent to Elena our current referral network. Teresa Trust is going to be happy about this. We're willing to send it out to you. If you're concerned that you don't have all these partners across the United States and you have to put all this legwork in, we'll send you who we have. Use who you want. Don't use who you don't want. But I think we've got 561 counties covered currently. Yeah. Yeah, right. So we'll send that. We'll put it on the CSV file and send it out to you if you want to start with that. It's going to have the agent's name, contact information, and county they cover. Did you have something, Shay?
A little bit more about the pond. Like, I have more questions about.
The pond is where we have all of our RPs, our referral partners that we're actively sending referrals to, or our non-referral partners.
Agent. That's
The agent, we take everything away from the agents because we don't want them to, you know, they'll mess something up. So no, we
access unity. They're up there. You.
Yep. And we actually don't use a Google Sheet. Like, we tag the referral partner with the counties they covered. So, and we use the same nomenclature for everything. So it's RP, referral partner dash, and then the county, comma, the state abbreviation. So when we get a referral for XYZ county, the referral manager will go in there and search RP dash that county. So it's super easy. It all lives in there. We don't have Google Sheets on the side. So it makes it really easy.
And big thing on that, he's controlling his controllable. If you allow the agents to do it, they're not going to put RP dash cut. They might not even spell Riverside the same way at a time, right? So controlling your controllable allows that one person to go in there, and they're the ones that put the tags on. So they're controlling the process, making the process as seamless as possible.
And the other thing, during onboarding on our team, we have a whole Trainual module about referrals and how we handle that, so that they know from day one how we do it. And in that Trainual module, we explain to them that if they ever have a referral, they're not calling some person that they met at family reunion or Zillow Unlock that they had a 2-minute conversation with. They're not sending the referral to that person. They're sending it to somebody that we've actually interviewed and trust and know that they're going to handle the referrals right. So that we tell them that from the beginning, because a lot of times, you know, in the past, before we did that, the agent would say, "Oh, I remember meeting this," but they're a brand new agent. They're not going to take care of it. Then you're going to lose that conversion. So we really want all the referrals to go to our RPs. So I was just going to say, I think Meg's going to put up the QR code if you're interested in getting on our referral program. Again, we've got a lot of counties covered, but we still have There's still 3,000 counties that we don't have covered. And if you work those counties, our referrals manager will get in touch with you and hopefully add you to our list if you're interested.
And the list will be continued. So as people get added, they'll be able to see it, right?
Yep.
Does everybody feel like that's something you guys can benefit from?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate you, Jerry.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks.